Hello, and welcome to this special edition cassette tape from Between the Lions and Chick-fil-A. We know that you're going to enjoy listening to these stories from the PBS award-winning series Between the Lions. On this tape, Cleo has selected her favorite stories just for you. So sit back and enjoy.
Hey now, hey wow, here's how. Come and read Between the Lions. Come on, come in, begin the world awaits. Between the lions, between the covers of a book, it's time to look between the lions. Behold the tales beyond the veils, behind the door. We come explore. Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. Begin between the lions.
Hello, I'm Cleo, and I'm really happy you could be here with me in the Between the Lions library. You know, I love to read all kinds of stories to my cubs, Lionel and Leona. You're about to hear some of my favorites. Maybe they'll be your favorites, too. This is a fairy tale about Lady Esther, her jester Lester, and the detestable villain Count Chester the Congested. And it is going to be read to you by the author herself, Babs Kaplan.
The Quest for the Chest, written by Babs Kaplan, based upon a story by Babs Kaplan. Lady Esther and Lester the Jester were on a quest for the precious chest of Budapest.
We quest for the chest, the chest of Budapest. We quest for the chest, the one that we just mentioned.
The chest of Budapest was stolen by the vilest, rottenest, most detestable villain. The evil Count Chester the Congested.
Oh, chest. You are the best, chest. It is our destiny to be together.
All of a sudden, there was the loudest knock on the door.
West.
We don't want any.
I am Lady Esther, and this is my jester Lester, and we are on a quest for the chest from Budapest.
Never heard of it.
Just then, Lester the Jester gestured.
Gadzooks! That's it! Oh, that.
We request that you give up that
No.
chest, please.
You may have the chest if you pass a test. I shall write the word chest on a piece of paper and guest on another. If you choose the chest paper, you get the chest.
Oh, boy.
If you choose the guest, you will be a guest in my dungeon forever. Oh, boy.
We'll take the test.
Count Chester was tricky. He wrote guest on both pieces of paper, so they could not win.
That one.
What's it say,
But Lady Esther suspected that the detestable Chester would cheat, so she cooked up a plan. She tossed the paper into the fire.
Got! Now how will we know what was written on that paper?
Then, Lady Esther took the other paper from Chester's hand and read it. It said,
Guest. This one says guest, so the one that I chose and threw into the fire must have said chest. Right?
Grumble, grumble. She's best tempted me.
Yes, she's right. She's right. We've got the chest. She's right. She's right.
Lady Esther had bested Chester. So she and Lester the Jester took the chest back home where it belonged.
Now we got the chest, the one that we just mentioned.
The end.
Have you ever wanted to fly? Well, here's an old myth that comes from a country called Greece, and it's about a boy and his father who do just that. It's called The Myth of Icarus. Daedalus lived on the ancient Greek island of Crete. He could build anything. Daedalus had a son named Icarus. Icarus was not as brilliant as his father.
Hey, Pop, what you doing, inventing something? Whoa! What's this thing?
Icarus, my son. I've been working on that for weeks. Be careful.
Oops.
One day, the king heard that Daedalus had done some work for one of the king's enemies. He was very angry. He ordered Daedalus and his son imprisoned.
Get Daedalus and Icarus and bring them to the labyrinth, from which there is no escape, and fling them in!
In the labyrinth lived the fierce Minotaur. The Minotaur was a scary thing. Guards took Daedalus and Icarus to the labyrinth and locked them in.
Scary. What's this? Let's see. No talking, no escaping, no reading. Oh, no, I read that. I broke the rules already. Oh!
Fortunately, the king forgot that Daedalus had built the labyrinth and knew how to get out. Unfortunately, the king quickly remembered it.
What was I thinking? Yarn!
Daedalus and Icarus tried to escape. They couldn't get out by walking, for the king's guards were everywhere. They couldn't escape by sailing, for the king's ships were in the sea. How could they escape?
If only we had wings, we could escape by flying.
Icarus, my son. Now you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
We'll build wings.
The amazing Daedalus worked hard, sewing feathers with string. He held the wings together with wax.
Ooh, sticky.
Icarus, my son. Cut it out.
By evening, the wings were ready. Icarus began flapping.
Oh, hey, look, I'm flying!
Daedalus gave his son a warning.
Icarus, my son, be careful with your wings. If you fly too close to the water, the dampness will make them heavy. And if you fly too close to the sun, the heat will melt your wings. Are you listening to me?
What's that? Oh, yeah, low, high, gotcha.
So, the next morning, Daedalus and Icarus began their flight to freedom.
Icarus, my son, follow my path.
Daedalus flew a safe path between the sea and the sun. Icarus was following his father closely until he was overcome by happiness.
Whoa! Woo! Hey, look, I'm flying! I'm so happy I could sing! La 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 la!
Icarus, my son, you're forgetting my warning.
Hey, look how high I can fly! Woo! Hey!
Icarus climbed higher and higher. He didn't notice that the sun was melting the wax on his wings.
Icarus, your wings, they're melting! They're melting!
Down Icarus plummeted into the sea. And because he didn't listen to his father's warnings, that was the end of Icarus.
Please turn the tape over to listen to more stories from Between the Lions.
Next favorite story is The Queen Who Wanted to Touch the Moon, a Caribbean folktale retold by Hootie Caboodle. There was once a queen named Una Khartoum who who gazed at the moon over her lagoon.
What a beautiful sight! I'm going to swoon. I want to touch the moon, and I want to touch it soon.
So Queen Cartoon ordered her brother and her platoons to build a tower so high it would reach to the moon.
Use every box, use every chair. Start the pile right here and make it reach up to there.
The Queen's brother and platoons piled everything high. It rose over the kingdom and up into the sky. The Queen climbed up, certain she'd be there soon.
Oh, I should have cut back on all those macaroons.
But when she got to the top, she could not touch the moon.
Drat! I'm almost there. Bring up the next thing!
But her servants cried out that they'd run out of stuff.
Don't give me excuses. I've not far to go. I know what will reach that big black piano. No buts. Do it. We're burning moonlight here. I want to touch the moon. I want to touch it soon. Okay?
The servants were loyal, and so they obeyed. They pulled out that piano, and the whole pile swayed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
And that was the doom of Una Cartoon, the queen who wanted to touch the moon soon. The next story is a fable about a little boy who learns a big lesson. The Boy Who Cried Wolf by Aesop. There once was a little boy who was asked to do a big job watching a big herd of sheep. If the little boy saw the big wolf, he was told to cry out, and a big crowd of people from the little village would come running to help him. The little boy decided to show the big herd of sheep that they didn't have to worry about the big wolf.
Don't worry. If I see a big wolf, I'll just do this. I'll just cry wolf. I see a wolf. A big, big wolf. Just cry wolf. All the folks will come running to me. All I gotta do is cry wolf.
The big crowd from the little village came running to help him. But there was no big wolf.
I just wanted to show the sheep how you'd come running if I saw a wolf.
Well, what can you do? What can you do?
The big crowd went back to the little village. The little boy was having so much fun, he tried it one more time.
I'll just cry wolf. I see a wolf. A big, big wolf. Just cry wolf. All the folks will come running to me. All I gotta do is cry wolf.
The big crowd from the little village came running again to help him. But again, there was no big wolf.
Whoa, you came even faster this time.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. I don't. What?
I think his big job is going to that little boy's head,
absolutely.
you know?
Well, the little boy was enjoying himself so much, he tried it again.
I'll just cry wolf. I see a wolf. A big, big wolf. Just cry wolf. All the folks will come running to me. All I gotta do is cry wolf.
The big crowd from the little village was getting a little fed up. And then a big wolf really did come to steal the sheep.
It's
The little boy cried out,
wolf! I'm crying wolf. I see a wolf. A big, big wolf. I'm crying wolf. All you folks, please come running to me. People, can't you hear me crying?
But this time, no big crowd from the little village came running to help the little boy. And the big wolf stole the big herd of sheep.
This little boy is in big trouble.
The little boy had learned a big lesson.
Don't cry, wolf. Don't cry, wolf. Don't cry for help unless you really need it. If you want them to believe, you just make sure it's really true when you cry, wolf. If you want them to believe, you just make sure it's really true when you cry, wolf. Don't cry for help unless you really need it.
Well, that boy won't do that again. You know, wolf starts with one of my favorite letters, the letter W. But it wasn't always my favorite letter. It used to give me a lot of trouble. Let me sing you a song about it. I got W trouble, and I know what's to blame. It's because there's no W sound in W's name. I am wasted and woeful and wilted and tense. What's with W's W sound? It doesn't make sense. What's with W's W sound? It doesn't make sense. You know, M makes an sound, and J just goes J just goes and S has a sound, and D sounds like the but there's no in W. And tell me please why a letter called W looks like two B's. I got W trouble, I worry and weep. I am worn out and weary, and I'm losing sleep. But I won't lose my will, no, whatever it takes. I'll remember the W sound the W makes. I'll remember the W sound the W makes. Thanks for visiting the Between the Lions Library. If you liked the stories you heard and would like to hear more wonderful stories, well, ask your mom, dad, grandparent, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, neighbor, babysitter, or any good reader you know to be your designated reader and read to you every day. And don't forget to watch me, Theo, Lionel, and Leona every weekday on Between the Lions, the show that helps kids learn how to read. You'll find us on PBS. Check your local listings for the exact time. See you in the library.
We hope you've enjoyed listening to this collection of special Between the Lions stories. And don't forget to collect all 4 Between the Lions cassettes at Chick-fil-A.